Hi, it's Dr. Lewis Clark. I want to talk to you today about the thyroid seminar that we're going to be doing in our office on April the 23rd, which is Tuesday, 6 p.m. here at the office. I want to talk to you about what we're going to be discussing, what you're going to learn, and how it's going to help you. The first thing I want to cover is what is the key, the one key to finding out the cause of your thyroid problem once and for all, and also then therefore the possible solutions. Well, let me tell you, the key is getting the proper blood test. In thyroid, one of the things that's different than a lot of the other organs and other systems and other problems in the body is that it can be tested for directly through the blood. However, in the typical medical setting, the whole essential labs are not done. Only the very minimal, because that's what insurance covers, number one. And number two is because that's all that's necessary when your only treatment is to give you a hormone or don't give you a hormone. So typically in the medical setting, they only run TSH and maybe T4. But I'm going to go through these labs with you and explain to you what they are, why they're important, and what they indicate, okay? So let's start with TSH. That's the one everybody runs. That's thyroid stimulating hormone. This is actually a hormone that's produced in the pituitary gland of the brain that comes down to the thyroid and turns the thyroid on. So if your TSH goes high, that indicates that your brain is saying to the thyroid gland, give me more hormone, and therefore, but you're still not getting it. That is what's called primary hypothyroidism, and that is the only type of hypothyroidism that actually improves with drug treatment, with hormone treatment. So that's one thing. But then there's the T4. So if the TSH is normal, but the T4 is low, that means that your thyroid output is low, okay, for whatever reason. Maybe your thyroid's under attack from autoimmunity, maybe your thyroid's under functioning, maybe you've got some nutritional issues, could be a lot of reasons for that. But the way you can test that is by looking at the total T4 and the free T4. Then there's T3. What's the difference between T4 and T3 besides one digit, right? It's actually the T3 is the active form of the hormone. That's good, but here's the problem. 97% of all the hormone, 93% of all the hormone that is made by your thyroid gland is T4. So if the active form is T3, how are you going to get it from T4 to T3? There's some other organs that are involved, namely your liver, which is where 60% of the conversion happens, and also your gut, your intestinal tract, where another 20% of the conversion happens, and 20% is not converted or not used, okay? So T3 is critical because T3 tells us if you got normal T4, okay, but T3 is low, you've got a problem with conversion, and that's something else besides your thyroid. That's either a liver or a gut problem. And then there's T3 uptake. This means is the T3 actually getting into the cell? And that is determined based on thyroid binding globulin protein. And that is something that can be, if it's not tested for, you may have normal levels up here, but still have hypothyroid symptoms. You still got constipation, depression, brain fog, and fatigue, but your labs look normal. And that's very common, by the way. So these need to be tested. And then lastly, the most common reason why people in America have thyroid problems is because of autoimmunity. In particular, a condition called Hashimoto's. So in order to test for Hashimoto's, you need to run antibody tests, TPO and TGB. These are parts of your thyroid gland and part of thyroid metabolism that can be attacked by your immune system. And that if so, then the problem with your thyroid is an immune problem. And if your immune system is not addressed, you will continue to have problems even if you take the necessary hormone replacement. So it's very important. We'll go through each of these. What would it look like on your lab if your problem was here, here, or here? These are kind of things that help you understand not only labs that you've had, but also any future labs that you may get in the future. So hope to see you at the thyroid seminar, April 23rd, 6 p.m. Tuesday, here at the office in Kingwood, Texas. And until then, God bless and live life well.